This was no ordinary box. It was magical. Once the mechanism was pressed, it instantly unfolded from the inside out, just like a transformer, growing bigger and bigger. First, two wheels popped out, then a massive frame structure, and finally, the top sealed shut, forming an eight-legged mechanical beast, an octo-dragon of bricks. The truth was revealed. The warrior, Arthur, the witch, Selena, and their companion had been sold as slaves, but were unexpectedly purchased by the engineer, Einstein. He claimed that over the past 10 years, he had transformed a barbarian tribe into a city complete with underground sewers. His reason for buying their freedom? He wanted to use a technology to overthrow the entire slave system. He had fought for this cause for 10 whole centuries. Now, already 938 years old, he had even invented an elixir of immortality, one sip granting eternal youth. Selena, the witch, was stunned. She had spent her life experimenting with spells and potions, yet even if the chicken coop she lived in blossomed with flowers, her beauty still faded, leaving her with nothing but sour apples from her garden. She found it hard to believe Einstein's claim, but what came next shocked them even more. The engineer shut every door and window, placed a copper pot in front of a canvas, then adjusted the reflective mirror. Suddenly, a glowing blue jellyfish appeared vividly on the canvas. It was the primitive prototype of a projector. The three stared in disbelief, but that wasn't all. Einstein fitted a golden headband onto Arthur, the blind warrior. Immediately, the lenses began to shift automatically before his eyes, and with a few adjustments, Arthur regained his sight. Then Einstein pulled a hidden switch. Behind him, the blackboard flipped into a control room. He picked up a lamp, rubbed it 3 times, and set it onto the heaven's eye. Instantly, a giant made of sand appeared before them. With a push of the joystick, the monster was trapped in place. Turning another lever activated a massive flower-like device above, which began sucking in everything infused with magic. Selena froze in terror. Einstein wasn't just a scientist, he was building machines to devour all magic. He quickly reassured them, calling himself merely an alchemist. Outwardly, everything seemed perfect. If nothing went wrong, they would return home by morning. But trouble came at dinner. A bird slammed into the lamp. It was actually a messenger pigeon carrying a letter. The townsfolk had spotted a terrifying monster near the city and begged for help. Arthur's fighting spirit ignited again. Coincidentally, the monster was none other than the serpent-tailed beast that had once blinded him. To repay Einstein for restoring his sight, Arthur swore to fight it. That night, however, Selena dreamed a terrible dream. She stole the elixir of immortality, but was sucked into Einstein's magic-devouring machine. Waking up, she declared, "For beauty, I would die without regret." Determined, she crept into Einstein's lab. Nearly caught, she was shocked when Einstein calmly offered her a deal. "Capture the monster, and I'll give you the potion for free." The next day, Einstein unveiled a new invention, a giant clockwork sphere called the Vortex. It was an airship she once used to travel the world. To help capture the monster alive, he also gave Arthur a powerful weapon, a warhammer. By pressing a button, it transformed into a morning star with chains, able to fly out and return to his hand at will. Once preparations were done, the three boarded the flying vortex. Einstein's men even strapped Selena in with a seatbelt. The ropes were cut, and the craft shot into the air, propellers spinning as it soared west over the mountains. Eventually, it descended into a desert. Riding a talking camel, they tracked the monster's trail to a cave. Arthur summoned the octo-dragon machine and ordered Selena to pull the capture lever. He then entered the cave, finding broken weapons scattered about. Suddenly, the monster pounced from the shadows.